What you're looking at is not a warehouse. It is not an industrial space. It is not a film set. It is a home. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a 16-foot vaulted ceiling in the great room, a rooftop deck, a workshop big enough to park 2 trucks, and it was built using shipping containers as the core structure under a custom barn-style roof. Welcome to the container barndominium, the hybrid that is quietly becoming the most talked about home trend of 2026. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what it is, why thousands of Americans are choosing this build over a traditional home right now, what it honestly costs, what the real pitfalls are, and whether this could be the smartest housing decision you make in your lifetime. We're giving you everything. The numbers, the design secrets, the things builders do not always tell you up front. Stay with us all the way to the end, because we are saving the most powerful comparison of all for last. It is the kind of number that will change the way you think about homeownership entirely. But before we get into it, if you're someone who is done watching housing costs eat your future and you want real, honest alternatives, subscribe to this channel right now and hit the bell. This is where we break down unconventional housing with real data, zero fluff, and zero sales pitch. Hit subscribe. You will not regret it. Now let's get into it. The term barndominium has been around since the 1980s. But it went mainstream in 2016 when HGTV's Fixer Upper featured one, and the internet absolutely lost its mind. Ever since, the barndo has been on an upward trajectory that shows no sign of slowing down. In 2026, barndominium sales have increased 35% nationwide compared to 2024, according to market researcher Home Trends Analytics. One builder in Texas, Tom Grant of Texas Barndo Builders, recently stated that his firm has seen a 40% increase in client inquiries since 2025 alone. The trend is real, and it is accelerating. A traditional barndominium is a steel-framed structure built to resemble a barn on the outside, but finished like a luxury home on the inside. Think soaring ceilings, open-concept great rooms, exposed beams, and wide open space that conventional wood-frame construction simply cannot match at the same price point. Now, take that concept and fuse it with shipping containers. A container barndominium uses repurposed steel containers, either as the primary wall structure, as modular room pods, or as the outer wings of the building, combined with a large barn-style roof overhead. The containers bring industrial strength, modularity, and dramatic architectural character. The barn roof brings volume, coverage, airiness, and that unmistakable silhouette that makes these homes instantly recognizable. The result is something that looks part industrial loft, part ranch estate, and completely unlike anything in a conventional neighborhood. And in 2026, that uniqueness is a feature, not a compromise. Let us talk about context, because the timing of this trend is not accidental. The average cost to build a traditional stick-built home in the United States in 2026 runs $200 or more per square foot for standard construction. A 2,000 square foot home sits at $400,000 before you add land, landscaping, or any kind of custom feature. And with mortgage rates still pressing on monthly payments, the monthly cost of carrying that debt is punishing for most households. A container barndominium built to a comparable size costs between $65 and $160 per square foot, depending on finish level, with a national average for a fully finished 2,000 square foot build running $130,000 to $320,000. The high-end custom version with premium finishes can push toward $540,000, but even that number competes with conventional luxury construction at $600,000 to $900,000. The savings on a mid-range build versus traditional construction range from 30 to 50%. That is not a marketing claim. Those are the numbers coming out of construction cost databases in 2026. Beyond cost, material costs for steel construction have stabilized. After the volatility of 2024 and early 2025, early 2026 data shows steel and metal panel pricing has eased by 4 to 8% from peak levels. This is genuinely the right window to be planning a metal structure build. There is also a regulatory tailwind. More municipalities are updating zoning codes to accommodate alternative construction. The shift toward accessory dwelling unit permissiveness at the state level has opened doors in markets that would have rejected a container-based build just 3 years ago. The window is open. Builders who move now are building ahead of a trend that is only going to get more competitive and expensive as it mainstreams further. Here is where things get genuinely exciting. Because the design flexibility of a container barndominium is extraordinary. Let's walk through the most popular layout approaches in 2026. The side-by-side spread. Two 40-foot containers placed parallel to each other with a large barn roof spanning overhead. The gap between the containers becomes the great room, flooded with natural light from a glass wall on one or both ends. The containers themselves house the private zones, bedrooms, bathrooms, laundry, and storage on one side, a workshop or garage on the other. This layout delivers 1,600 to 2,400 square feet of living space with a ceiling height that can push 20 feet or more under the ridgeline. The vibe is open, dramatic, and unmistakably architectural. The L-shaped configuration. 3 containers arranged at an angle, creating a natural separation between public and private areas of the home. The living, dining, and kitchen spaces open toward a courtyard formed by the L, which becomes a shielded outdoor living zone. In 2026, this courtyard treatment is one of the fastest-growing design moves in the alternative housing space. It creates resort-level outdoor living that feels private and deliberate. The stacked tower. Containers placed vertically to create multi-story drama on a smaller footprint. This approach is ideal for narrower or hillside lots where horizontal spread is limited. A steel staircase, floor-to-ceiling glazing, and an upper-level sleeping loft turn what is essentially a repurposed steel box into something that reads like high-end, contemporary architecture. The hybrid barndo shell. This is the purest expression of the container barndominium concept. The containers form the structural walls and room pods, and a full barn-style roof is engineered to span across and beyond them, creating covered outdoor porches, extended overhangs, and a silhouette that blends industrial and agrarian into something entirely its own. Every one of these configurations benefits from the central superpower of steel frame and container construction, the complete absence of load-bearing interior walls. You are working with a clear span structure. That means walls go exactly where you want them, rooms are exactly the size you design them, and the floor plan can evolve over time without structural consequence. As architect Lisa Ramirez of Modern Rural Design has said, barndominiums offer unmatched adaptability, and that description applies even more powerfully when containers enter the equation. There is a misconception that needs to be demolished right now. The idea that metal construction means industrial living, that a barndominium has to feel like a repurposed warehouse. In 2026, that narrative is completely dead. What is happening inside today's container barndominiums would stop you cold. Polished concrete floors with embedded radiant heating. Quartz waterfall edge kitchen islands that anchor open great rooms with 14 to 18-foot ceilings. Custom steel and wood floating staircases. Wet room master bathrooms with heated tile floors, freestanding soaking tubs, and frameless glass rainfall showers. Home theaters. Indoor gyms. Wine cellars tucked into what was once a container's cargo hold. The exterior transformation is equally dramatic. The 2026 siding palette for container barndominiums has moved well beyond basic corrugated metal. Steel board and batten siding with HD wood grain finishes that are rated to last 70 years without repainting. Stone cladding on foundation piers and accent walls. Black matte trim against warm wood tones. Standing seam metal roofs in deep earthy colors. Covered wraparound porches. Pergola-covered outdoor kitchens extending directly off the great room. The design community has fully embraced the modern heritage aesthetic, a term that is circulating widely in 2026 barndominium design circles. It means structures that look like they have belonged to the land for decades. Colors pulled from nature. Textures that invite touch. Materials that improve with age. Not the stark white and black farmhouse of 5 years ago, but something warmer, more layered, and more personal. The finishes budget in a luxury container barndominium typically runs $25,000 to $100,000 or more, depending on scale and selection. Spray foam insulation alone runs $1.50 to $5 per square foot of surface area, which is essential in any metal structure. HVAC systems designed for large open volumes run $7,000 to $15,000. Flooring from stained concrete at a few dollars per square foot to high-end engineered hardwood at $7 to $12 per square foot. Every selection is a choice, and the range available to you in 2026 is extraordinary. Let us walk through the full, honest cost picture, because this is where most build videos let you down. The containers themselves, used and in solid condition, run $2,000 to $5,000 per unit. A one-trip container, effectively new, runs $3,500 to $8,000 for a 40-footer. For a typical 3 to 4 container build, your container acquisition cost sits in the $9,000 to $25,000 range before delivery. Delivery by flatbed ranges from $500 to $2,000 depending on distance and site access. The barn-style roof engineering and fabrication is a significant line item. A custom steel roof spanning two 40-foot containers with a porch overhang will run $18,000 to $45,000, depending on design complexity and regional labor costs. Foundation, concrete slab construction at $5 to $10 per square foot for a 2,000 square foot footprint, runs $10,000 to $20,000. Pier and beam foundation starts slightly lower. Sloped sites requiring cut and fill grading can add $8,000 to $25,000 in site prep costs. Structural modifications, cutting container walls for windows and large openings, welding reinforcement headers and frames, connecting container units. Budget $10,000 to $30,000 depending on the number and complexity of openings. Electrical, $7,000 to $15,000 for a full residential system in a 2,000 square foot barndominium, more if you add solar. Plumbing, $8,000 to $15,000 for complete supply and drainage. Insulation, spray foam throughout, $6,000 to $12,000 for a structure of this size. HVAC, $7,000 to $15,000 for a system appropriately sized for high-volume open spaces. Interior finishes, flooring, cabinetry, countertops, lighting, fixtures, $25,000 to $100,000 depending entirely on your selections. Permits, engineering, and inspections, $3,000 to $8,000 in most jurisdictions. General contractor fees if you hire out the full build, typically 10 to 20% of total project cost. Added up, and a fully finished mid-range, 2,000 square foot container barndominium in 2026 runs roughly $130,000 to $320,000 all in. A high-end luxury version with premium everything and custom architectural features can reach $400,000 to $540,000. Compare that to $400,000 to $900,000 for a comparable traditionally built home in 2026, and the value equation is stark. A barndominium kit, which gives you the steel frame, siding, and roofing as a prefabricated package, runs $20 to $50 per square foot in materials. Having it professionally assembled adds $10 to $20 per square foot. For homeowners who want to control costs further, handling the interior finish work personally is where the biggest DIY savings live. You knew this section was coming, because every honest build video has to have it. Here are the real challenges with container barndominiums in 2026. Not deal breakers. Real considerations. Financing is harder than for traditional homes. Many large conventional lenders are still not comfortable with container-based construction. The path to a construction loan typically runs through local lenders, regional banks, or farm credit unions that have dealt with alternative builds before. By 2026, the lending landscape is improving. More lenders are approving well-documented builds with licensed contractors and proper foundations. But do not assume you can walk into your existing bank with a set of container barndominium plans and get a standard construction loan. Do your lender research early. Resale value is location dependent. In rural areas where this style is familiar and desired, container barndominiums hold and grow in value strongly. In suburban markets, where appraisers struggle to find comparable sales, resale can be more volatile. If you are building this as a long-term home in a rural setting, the value story is excellent. If you're building in a suburban neighborhood hoping to flip it, the appraisal gap is a real risk. Zoning is not uniform. While progress has been made, some municipalities in 2026 have become more specific about metal siding requirements in residential zones. Always confirm zoning in writing before purchasing land. Always verify that your specific county or municipality permits the structure you're planning. Thermal performance requires investment. Steel conducts heat and cold. A container barndominium, without proper spray foam insulation throughout, is genuinely uncomfortable and expensive to heat and cool. This is not a line item to trim. Budget for full spray foam from day one and treat it as a non-negotiable structural expense, not an optional upgrade. The container floor question. Many used containers have tropical hardwood floors treated with pesticides or fumigation agents from their cargo days. Always verify what your containers carried. Containers with unknown or chemical cargo histories need floor remediation. Food grade or general cargo containers are the cleanest starting point. Here is one of the defining advantages of the container barndominium in 2026 specifically. The barn roof creates an enormous, south-facing solar surface. A 3,000 to 5,000 watt solar array mounted on that roof, costing $10,000 to $20,000 installed, can deliver near-complete energy independence for a home of this size. Pair it with a battery storage system, a rainwater collection setup plumbed into the structure, and an aerobic septic system, and your monthly utility obligations drop to near zero. That is not hypothetical. Container barndominium owners across Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and the Pacific Northwest are living this reality right now. The sustainability argument for this build type extends further. Repurposing a shipping container saves approximately 3,500 kilograms of steel from a high-energy recycling or disposal process. The metal construction requires no treatment for rot, termites, or seasonal deterioration. A well-maintained container barndominium has a structural lifespan of 50 to 150 years. The running costs over that lifespan, especially with solar integration, are a fraction of what a traditionally built home demands. In an era when the energy price forecast is genuinely uncertain, building a home designed from day one for energy independence is not just a lifestyle choice. It is a financial strategy. We promised you a number at the beginning of this video. Here it is. A fully paid, mid-range container barndominium on owned land in 2026 costs approximately $200,000 all in. Land included in many rural markets. A similarly sized traditional home with a 30-year mortgage at current rates costs roughly $600,000 in total interest and principal payments over the life of the loan. Add property taxes, maintenance, and utility costs over 30 years, and the true lifetime cost of that traditional home exceeds $900,000 to $1.2 million. The container barndominium owner with solar, bought outright, or with a short-term personal loan, carries lifetime housing costs under $300,000 in most scenarios. That is a $600,000 to $900,000 difference over a lifetime. Not from living smaller. Not from compromising on space or quality. From building differently, building smarter, and building now. That is the story of the container barndominium in 2026. And that is why the people who understand this trend are not waiting. So, is the container barndominium right for you? Here's the honest answer. If you want space, character, durability, design freedom, energy efficiency, and a home that costs half of what conventional construction demands, this build delivers all of it. If you do the zoning homework first, source your containers correctly, invest in the insulation and structural work, and plan your finished budget with real 2026 numbers, the result can be extraordinary. The people succeeding with this build are not extraordinary. They are simply informed. If this video gave you clarity, drop in the comments the one element of the container barndominium concept that surprised you most. We read every single comment, and we genuinely love hearing where your head is at. And if you want to go even deeper, our next video breaks down the full design and cost walkthrough for a 3-container barndominium with rooftop solar, a courtyard, and a workshop bay. It is one of the most detailed build breakdowns on this channel. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss it. We will see you there.